listening to the Burnt Offerings podcast, a show about cigars, friends, faith, and general tomfoolery. Do not take these guys too seriously. Now grab a stick, settle in, and let's set fire to foot. This is Burnt Offerings.
Well, welcome back to the Burnt Offerings podcast. This is Stephen, one of your co-hosts, and I have my friends with me today.
Patrick.
Hey, Stephen. It's Ryan.
So good to see you guys again.
Yeah, good
really
to be with y'all.
Excited to be with you. We are smoking a lovely, what sounds like something that you can't get your hands on anymore, stick this evening. Ryan, tell us all about it.
This is a limited stick.
Seems to be a theme for us lately.
It has been. We kind of went down this road of what does it mean to be limited and exclusive and not very many made.
Are we getting a little full of ourselves? Is this what's happening?
No, I think we've just been making some good cigar purchases.
Oh,
that's right. That's exactly
that's better. I don't want to be stuffy.
No. Honestly, let's be honest. We've had some lucky finds.
Okay, good.
Right place, right time, sort of a thing. But no, tonight we're smoking an offering from Raymond Page, somebody that we've referenced a time or two on the podcast.
Yes.
So this is another one of his offerings, and it's the Florida Man, but it's the Florida Man Miami. So it's a limited special edition. And if you can believe the internet, only 20,000 of these cigars were made. So we're taking 3 out of circulation tonight.
And honestly, I believe everything.
Which is nuts.
I believe everything.
It's crazy. 20,000. And we somehow
it was
got
a really good deal. Is really what it was. I kid you not. I think they ran some sort of deal on them. At this time of recording, we're into the fall. I think I bought these right kind of when they came out, early summer.
Yeah. Was it early summer? I thought it was end of summer. Maybe it was early.
Well, Mr. Pages better not be hiding these in his garage.
That's a good question. Yeah.
The rest of them are rolled out later.
I was happy to jump on it. That's all I'm saying. I think it was like $2 or $3 a stick. It was nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And I've not gone back to cigarpage.com to look and see. They might still be available.
The Florida Man brand, if this is what you can call it.
Yeah.
I know Raymond Page has a lot of branding or whatever.
He's got 3 normal offerings in the Florida Man lineup.
The Florida Man, but you're saying it's the Miami edition is the one that's the limited part of this. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, great.
That's right. So, I mean, I guess if you see one, pick one up.
Put your hands on it. Yeah.
It's an Ecuadorian Habano sun-grown wrapper.
Okay.
Hello.
Filler binder is both Nicaraguan.
Okay.
Trying to think back through what I know of Nicaraguan and Ecuadorian Habano, I'm expecting, I've not looked to our flavor profile yet, but I'm expecting there to be some earthy spice, maybe a little bit of sweetness, or I don't know if it would be cocoa or if it might be more floral sweet.
Okay.
I guess we'll find that out.
Okay.
May it be.
Both would be fine.
Right. Yes.
The Habano long filler with a little extra Ligero kick delivers well-balanced notes of, well-balanced notes of citrus, spice, and cedar. And they should have also said and everything nice.
Yeah.
do you smell that on the just smelling the foot? There's citrus there. I can pick up on the citrus on the foot.
I mean, that kind of sounds like Florida.
It does sound like Florida. Yeah.
When I think of Florida, cedar, citrus.
Yeah.
Very, very cedary, right? On the sniff test here. So
yeah, it smells of cedar. I'm gonna punch cut mine tonight.
Okay.
I want to get into sniffing.
I'm going into my traditional
draw
here. My traditional B cut.
Yep. Simple little, a little bit off the top.
Are you already pulling pepper without lighting it? Because I think I just did.
No, I got really deep nougat.
Oh.
I've never had a deep
Talk
nougat
to me
in my
about
whole
nougat
life.
versus deep nougat, because I just need to I don't want to criticize.
Are you like knee deep in nougat when it's deep nougat?
Elbows deep in nougat?
This is I almost. This is grandma's nougat, is what I was going to say.
Am I right?
It's like
what you're tasting.
Real authentic, homemade nougat, not the cheap stuff from the Mars factory.
I've only ever had the cheap
I was
stuff.
like, what?
Who makes nougat at home?
What Willy Wonka?
No kidding.
Reality did you
What kind of childhood
grow up
did you
in?
have?
I'm sorry, your grandmas didn't
My
love you.
gosh.
I apologize. My grandma loved me.
The best I got was a Werther's and a kiss on the forehead.
Yeah, that's real.
Not
Come on.
necessarily in that order.
That's right. I'm tasting what you're saying, but
Thank you.
I don't know if it's my on my lips from the wrapper.
You're getting pepper.
Well, I'm getting pepper.
I'm not getting any
I didn't get any
pepper
pepper,
yet.
but I do get that nougat taste. You're totally
I do
right.
that. I get
Deep,
that.
deep nougat.
You know what it's like?
Deep nougat.
And again, I feel like if you're a newbie or you just don't have a super developed palate, you got to understand that like these tasting notes are faint. Like it's not like it's eating nougat.
I do. I will talk about the band here before I light.
Okay.
Kind of fun. It's got a marlin on it.
Yeah.
The outline of the shape of Florida.
Yeah.
And kind of has that. I don't know, that kind of like country club on the beach vibe, kind of styling to it. So well done on tying the band work into the name of the cigar.
I don't want to know what happened in 1928, but there's also a date there, 1928. I don't know if I'm biased, but this is going to be peppery.
I don't think I've got a hit of pepper yet.
Can you put us into which? Is it cayenne? Is it black pepper? What part of the pepper family are you drawing from?
Or what part of the family? Or what part of the mouth?
It's all in the front. It's in the flavor. It's in my lip. It's almost as if it's in the wrapper.
I'm getting it now. Couple.
Yeah, I just got it on my tongue right
pulls.
there. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Very, very tip of the tongue.
Tip of the tongue, yeah.
Front of the mouth.
I'm there now.
More akin to a black pepper.
Okay. Did you just retrohale?
Amazing.
Are you?
Yeah, it's the same conversation. I was just about to say, like, there's a hit of something in there that might be the floral. Like,
That's the citrus.
yeah. Like, but like a
Bergamot.
Yes. It smells like an orange blossom.
A bergamot. What the crap's a bergamot? Why are you guys using words I don't know?
Bergamot's a citrusy essential oil that comes from what I have no idea. Probably
okay.
a bergamot fruit.
Florida.
Okay.
My only experience with that, it probably comes from some sort of plant that's called bergamot.
Yeah.
If you may not be surprised by this, but Ryan is a bit of a beard oil connoisseur,
I use bergamot.
and I'm going to assume that you've done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, though.
Yes.
Really citrus. Which bergamot is not like, it's not like just orange or just lime. It's kind of a blend of all the best citruses into a unified citrus flavor or smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Delicious.
It does spread the pepper out a little bit as I'm trying to chew on it and put it back up into my palate.
So I'll say this much. It is, I've smoked the Florida Mans. Listen, most of the Raymond Page's offerings are cheap enough and interesting enough. And I've had a good enough experience with a handful of them that I feel like anytime you roll something new, I'm probably a buyer at that 2 to 3 mark.
And this isn't a pack.
But
format.
I will say,
You're not
yeah,
buying
I grabbed a
single.
5-pack.
Right.
Right?
I would say honestly, in almost anything Raymond Page is worth a 5-pack try.
Yep.
Um,
I agree. Right. Like it's low enough cost and usually good enough quality.
Yeah.
To justify at least the try.
Even a couple of the sticks that aren't my favorite.
Yeah.
Like I could rank, right? I've had not had everything, but I've had some, and there are some I like better than others. And there are some that I'm like, that's just, that's the vanilla stick, right? There's nothing to it, but it's a great cigar. It's well crafted. It smokes well. It burns well. So there's, it's just not as flavorful as I might be looking for.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. So this is definitely a step up from the normal Florida Man.
Okay, I've not had a normal Florida Man.
I've smoked a handful in a number of Vitolas as well, and they're good. They're good sticks. They're not. I don't ever recall the citrus note. That feels very new to me, and I'm guessing some of that's the aging on this.
Well, I just hit the bergamot or whatever the crap it's called because it just slapped me in the back of the
Walter Brueggemann. Yeah,
right. Yeah, well, got a theologian rolling around my nose.
Other than that, though, like Yeah, I'd say it was worth the limited run for sure. Now, this is a step up from the normal.
Would you like to talk about the idea of what the heck a Florida man is?
Oh, we got to talk about Florida Man.
Okay.
I feel like you got to have the baseline to
Okay.
understand
Okay.
why this is such an interesting name
Okay.
for this.
Yeah, because I'm assuming we're just not talking about a male human in Florida.
No, yeah, and Stephen, you and I were talking pre-recording. I don't think you're super familiar with the Florida Man internet concept.
I heard you mention it once, and I have about half a second of knowledge.
Okay. Once we had like internet news, like every news station in the country gets their own website and they're trying to drive traffic to it.
Yeah.
What started happening, you've seen these things around Facebook and other places, stories that got shared most often started with Florida Man.
Like a Florida man today was found
You
upside
got it.
down gargling peanut butter.
Yeah.
Ironically, Patrick has 3 stories with that exact headline.
Well, so let me give you just a couple from like the last couple months that I pulled. This one is very recent.
So you did Florida man research before the evening to talk about.
Dude,
Okay, here we go.
I said a Google News alert.
Oh my
Florida
gosh,
man news.
this is amazing.
Of course.
Okay, here we go.
Aaron Thompson was arrested for destroying approximately 80 pumpkins outside a Tampa Bay area Target. He was identified after returning to the store and admitting that it was him when shown surveillance footage. Why?
Did he feel guilty? Does he come back to the store?
Good question. A man.
Aaron, this was?
That was Aaron Thompson.
All right, Aaron Thompson. Shout out to
his
Aaron
case.
Thompson.
His case is still pending.
Still pending. Hope you're out of jail while you're waiting.
A man described as wearing a tank top and a bathing suit was caught on surveillance footage entering a church in Lauderdale by the Sea while barefoot. He stole several items, including an iPad.
He wasn't going to worship,
No, he walked in barefoot.
to steal.
A Florida man recently led deputies on a multi-mile chase, but then casually offered an officer a can of vodka spritzer during the pursuit.
Now we're into Florida.
Now,
Okay.
Yeah.
So he slows down long enough to get run up beside the cop and said, "Here's a drink."
offers him a high noon, I guess,
No,
right?
he'll get him out of
Officer,
there.
it's hot out here, and you've been putting in work, and I've been putting in work. How about we just take a time out? Do
Wait,
a little afternoon refresh.
Is this when the wolf and the sheepdog clock in? At the,
Yeah, that's right.
And
In the Far Side cartoon.
Hey, George. Hey, Charles.
Deputies in Flagler County recently arrested a naked Florida man who was attempting to break into a home. He's been labeled the birthday suit bandit.
Oh my God.
All right, here's your last example.
You know, when I steal, I want to make sure I have no
Full
way of
nudity.
carrying anything.
A Florida man allegedly shot his neighbor's pregnant cow.
Oh. Was he hungry for veal?
He shot the neighbor's pregnant cow multiple times.
You started off by saying allegedly, didn't you?
Alleged. It was the alleged act.
I don't know, Officer Hal.
What's alleged? The act, or it was him?
I don't know how these holes got in the side of this beef.
The baby was fine.
The cow wandered onto his property multiple times, and he told the owner of the cow he was going to do it.
Oh boy, yeah.
Well, he was warned.
So was the cow.
Here's your bonus headline. We won't go into it.
Good.
Naked Florida man with beer, women's underwear, arrested for exposure at crowded beach.
Okay.
And you're right. You could take these stories from anywhere, but for whatever reason, there just needs to be, there's this meme of a crazy redneck, drunken or drug-induced fool doing really stupid things with law or breaking the law or endangering themselves. That's the trope, which is why it's so kind of funny
Yeah.
that Raymond Page whips up this, Florida-looking cigar and calls it Florida Man. There's some satire here. There's some humor.
The pepper has moved backward for me a little bit.
Further on your mouth.
It's a little back into my throat now. It's moved backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's subdued. The cedar note and the cedar citrus is definitely the predominant flavor note right now, both with the retrohale on cue.
Delightful though. Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
And just in general. But
like well constructed, burning. Mine's burning well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, mine too.
good smoke volume.
A little crooked, but I mean,
I
it's
went a little crooked on
cool
my
out here.
ash. Yeah, on my ash, I went a little crooked there.
Been crooked your whole life.
Were you guys? Were you super impulsive? Or are you more measured? How are you guys wired? I know where I'm at.
I feel like that is a loaded question.
I'm hella impulsive.
Were we? You mean, am I still?
Well, you might have grown out of it, right? Some of us do dumb things in our 20s when our brain isn't fully formed.
If I'm trying something I've never done before, and I think, you know what, I probably should watch somebody do that first. I'll like pop up a video.
Okay.
Person who lit a cigar, and I'll watch the guy light the cigar. Oh, that's how he did it, and then that's it.
But that's like kind of a new phenomenon, just generationally. You couldn't have done that.
I couldn't have done that before,
Right.
but
20 years ago.
Like when I was a
Ish.
kid, we worked on cars. When I was a kid, my dad took no car to no mechanic his entire career.
You could work on a car back in those days.
But you could.
Did he like have a Chilton's manual?
We would have them.
Okay.
We would have them, and so I had a Chilton's manual for the.
We should probably explain to people that
truck.
aren't of a certain age, apparently.
What that is, right?
What the heck we're talking about.
Basically,
We all know,
a
right?
bunch.
No, I don't know what that is.
So
Okay.
it's a book. It's a cover-to-cover book. You buy it for your vehicle. It'll be 1982 to 1986 Chevy C10 pickups.
Yep.
And anything from 82 to 86, according to Chevrolet, will say that's the same truck.
Oh.
So somebody then disassembles a truck.
Like
from
reverse engineers it.
That's exactly right.
And takes pictures as they go.
Nice.
And then writes down.
How to do every single
you're like,
thing you would ever
You're
do.
like rebuild carburetor. And then you thumb through to the
right.
carburetor
Yeah.
section. You get there, and there's step one.
My 1978 AMC Concorde.
Oh, man.
God bless
Come
that car.
on now.
What
Let's
was
go.
her name?
She didn't have a name,
Oh,
wow.
but she was definitely a she. The stories I could tell about that car, but best $500 I will ever spend in
the
my
car,
life.
not the book.
The car. I didn't have the book.
The book's
because
like
when
$25.
when the timing belt broke, when I drove, a week after I drove it off the lot, no surprise, it was a 1978.
Wait, you weren't born in 70?
I was not. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably the original timing belt, right?
Oh, absolutely it was.
Maybe, who knows, right? Doesn't matter. It broke. How do you fix it?
Duct tape.
I went to the public library.
Oh, and you checked out the Chiltons?
I checked out the Chiltons
Oh my gosh.
because they
that's
had it at my local public
Of
library
course,
here in
of
town.
course, yeah.
I don't know if they still do. I actually highly doubt they still have Chilton's manuals sitting on the shelves. But at that time,
No, they have computers.
yeah,
Well, and honestly,
ChiltonsManual.com.
listen, if Chilton's manuals exist,
it's only online.
It's
yeah.
probably only
and
online.
videos and all that.
That's not true. I think if you walk into an AutoZone, you still might be able to pick up one if the truck's old enough.
I mean, that's wild. Anyway, speaking of Florida man and impulsivity, I'm assuming you guys are guys. You walked through the house in your underwear before?
Before?
I'm saying you've done this. You've done this before, right?
This morning?
Okay, right. Precisely. What's your
I'm
policy?
in my underwear now. And other clothes.
Okay, good, because we are on video.
What's your policy on walking in the underwear through the house? Because I'll be honest with you, sometimes I'm like, yeah, drapes are open. I'll just skirt on by real quick, right?
Oh,
That's what I'm talking
yeah.
about. If the drapes are open, are you won't walk in front?
no. Yes, I will.
You will.
Well, first of all, the window that's open to the front of my house, I don't have to be like
Right
up,
in front of the window.
against it
Same,
walking
same.
by, right?
But I just assume everybody can
But,
see
correct. Well, they can if they
to
look
the
in.
center of my house.
Yeah,
Even
I
though they
think they
can't,
can.
they can't
Yeah.
see to the center of my house.
Well, and if they can, so
Hey,
who cares?
you know what? If you're driving down the street, and looking into my house, it means you're not looking at the road.
Right.
So you
and
get what you get.
and it's not my fault.
And again, in both of your houses setups, like, yeah, you may not have to walk by a front window.
I mean, the whole front of my house is a window.
I was going to say, you've got some traffic on your road. You could really, could really show off.
I do not care if I'm in a compromised state.
What would that be? You mean less clothed?
Even less than say your drawers.
You mean straight up naked?
Straight
Like
up naked.
Michigan?
Yeah,
Yeah,
naked. Yeah.
in a compromised. Yes, it's Michigan, the compromised state.
A lot of nudists up there.
I mean, I'll look out like I got a split level. So it's like up a stair, right? You come around the corner and go straight up the next set of steps, but you got to go past the floor where the windows are on, to your point.
Yeah. And you can do this now because it's just your boy at home?
Yeah. I mean, well, everybody's asleep or something.
Oh,
right?
I got you. Yeah.
And so
Yeah, I will say it's not like it's not like 2 in the afternoon and I'm prancing around.
So we're talking about like when you get home at 1 a.m. after smoking a cigar.
And I need to go take a shower.
My clothes go in
the basement.
My clothes go in the washing machine
sure
downstairs.
Don't next to the bed next to my wife.
And I'm
she
walking
would light me
upstairs.
up.
Right. Yeah. Who cares?
So I will take a look and say, okay.
Our wives probably care. Hopefully they don't listen to this episode.
And I look and go, oh, there's nobody walking by. And then I just go around the corner.
Yeah. You're coming on up.
And don't care.
Love this.
Don't care.
I mean, I've done the same.
I
have to be a little careful. I got girls in the house, so
and my daughter was.
I can't do that when they're.
You had a daughter at home.
Yeah, when my daughter was at home, no, I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're empty nesting now. You're probably naked all the time.
No, come on now.
No.
Oh, boo.
That's not how that works.
Boo.
I mean, it could, I suppose, but no.
Boo.
Hey, give it a test lap.
There you go.
See what the results are.
I like the idea of a lap.
Right? Yeah,
Make a whole lap through the whole house, every room.
You earned it.
I feel you're a little too eager for this hallmark moment, Patrick. I'm gonna pass.
Hey, I'll put in a good word with your wife. We're gonna let her know you're test ballooning a thing. Just trying it on.
Yeah.
A little more nudity around the house now that Lily's gone.
Not trying it on, but whatever.
I really like the nose on this cigar. Like kind of that, not the room note, but when you get a little bit of it, draw in through your nose. Mm-hmm. Not the retrohale because it's kind of coming in on the front. But just as I'm drawing in on it, a little smoke that kind of drifts up through your nose as you're drawing on it is really enjoyable. The citrus note is in that as well, but that's still maintaining that cedar.
Yeah.
And that's quite enjoyable. It's a nice blend.
It's unique in that whatever word you use to describe citrus.
The bergamot.
The bergamot. It's nice. I agree with you. I've a couple of retrohales myself and really did like, and it hasn't gone away. It's kind of stayed steady in that.
I'm with you, Stephen. Now I'm probably an inch away from the limited band.
Oh, look at us. We're almost real close together.
Look at this. Close. Stephen's the slowest one tonight.
That is weird.
Wow. Stephen, we can't see your stick. It's too low.
Oh boy. There we go. Oh, sorry. There we go. Way too high. Okay. There we go.
There you go.
Just doing a flyby.
So we're about an inch away from the limited label here. Flavor wise, not a big change. The peppers moved back for me.
Yep.
To meet you where you are, Stephen. I agree. It's kind of that move to the back of my palate. But like good. I've still got some black pepper just on my lips. Just that dance. That's a good way to describe it. Just a little tingle on the lips.
Wipe it off.
Well, I keep smacking my lips because I think it feels like there's a little something there.
Oh, they have medication for that.
The tingle.
We used to do a thing. Usually it was a summertime thing, a little bit nicer weather. And it would be after youth group. So we'd all get down I was a youth group kid, yeah. And our youth group afterwards, we would always go out to a restaurant somewhere, and we kind of rotated around. There was a season where we always went to Taco Bell, or a season we always went to Burger King, or to you guys. I don't even think you'll know that Rax. You remember Rax?
Oh yeah, Rax was like
3 Arby's.
Poor man's Arby's. Poor man's Arby's, right?
RAX.
RAX.
That was regional. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
It was. It was a roast beef joint with a salad bar.
Yeah.
Many of them.
Yeah. When they went out, Arby's moved right in our town.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, they were definitely a competitor to that. Which Arby's, I think, was founded in like Youngstown, Ohio. So that makes total sense.
Okay.
That they would have been competitors on some level because that Rax is like upper Midwest, Lake Erie region.
All right. So we would, we'd hit these spots, but before we did, like, you just didn't leave youth group and go right to the, right to the fast food joint or whatever. We did a little thing on our way there that we just called alley chasing.
Okay.
And so,
did you have alleys?
We had a lot of alleys.
Okay. Folks at home, Florida man was alley chasing. Just picture it.
We are not endorsing this as a thing to do. So it was basically like whoever got out of the church parking lot first, you were the lead. And not everybody did this, but it was the same, like 5 or 6 groups, cars, and you'd load them up. And whoever got out first, they were the leader, and you followed them to Rax or Burger King. But the deal was as soon as you could get from the main street to an alley, you had to take the alleys. And it was follow the leader, and you wanted to be first to the restaurant.
Yeah.
And so the rule was you could only pass while you were in the alleys. You
Oh my
couldn't pass
God.
on the street. And
Oh my
so,
Alleys were wide enough to pass?
no.
Okay.
No.
Sorry. Okay.
Important detail.
Important detail.
Good
Yeah.
question. Good
Yeah.
question, Steven.
And my buddy who I always rode with had, and I wish I could remember exactly what it was. I am not a car guy. It was an older 70s Dodge. It had like a slant 6 in it. I don't know what that means, but it was a tanky car, and it had an engine. It could go. And so if he got out first, which often was the case, we were winning every time. And I remember one time in
You just
particular.
wanted his car. You needed to get in his car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was always the ride. Like I drove a Geo Metro and it was my mom's. Like that wasn't going to win anything.
How much did you have to feed the hamsters in that Geo Metro to keep it running?
You only had 3 cylinders, right?
Only had 3
That's what I'm
cylinders,
saying,
and you could
dude.
fill the car up for $3 and drive for a month and a half.
Right. That thing got about 70 miles a gallon.
If you want to know, slant 6 versus V6 versus flat.
Yeah.
Flat, everything's on top. It's
Okay.
straight. V, there's 3 on each side in
Okay.
the form of a V.
And
And a
slants,
slant,
everything's on the one side slanted.
It's slanted, and it's all 6, like a straight 6, but it's all slanted on the side.
Now this car
So
can
there
go.
you go.
And I remember the one time we took because our alleys were crosses in the center of the block, right? So you
And
could go
your
north and
definition
south.
of alley. Okay, let's keep going. All right, keep going. I
Yeah.
won't,
So anyway, we're being pressured, right? Someone's trying to pass, and my buddy
okay,
at the last second, swings it hard to the right to take the north-south alley,
Okay.
and fishtails smacks a telephone pole with the back end of his car.
yes, come on.
No.
We were fine.
Good. My guess was
car's
right.
dented.
Was it a Dodge Dart? It had the slant 6.
I bet it
super
was.
squared
I
off.
bet it was.
That's what I thought it
Had to
was.
be.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Dude, it had to
I'll
have been
have
because
to-
those
I'll
things
have
weren't
to-
expensive either.
No.
So for a high school kid in the late 70s, early 80s,
Yeah, and you're talking
90s.
about,
We're
you're
in
in
the
the 90s. So this is a 20-year-old
oh,
car.
it was a
Yeah,
Dart.
yeah, yeah.
It was
Yeah,
a
it's
Dart.
20-year-old.
And
It
it
was a
was
Dart.
solid, man. I mean, this thing was a
Yeah,
tank.
those things were a box.
Coupe.
216 slant. Yeah.
Two-door
You could get
versus
it in a
4.
two-door, yeah.
2-door. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was awesome.
Known for reliability, and it was called the grandma's car turned sleeper.
Come on now.
We didn't drive it like grandma.
Well, I bet you did.
Because
Well,
we hit that
'cause you hit the telephone pole.
Hit that telephone pole and cracked it.
The telephone pole.
Yeah, it didn't fall over.
Bro,
But
no.
it like cracked.
Did you drive away?
Oh, heck yes. We're going to
yes,
Burger
of course.
King.
And you had to be first.
We had to be first, Patrick. Yeah.
So, how bad was the dent in the
There
back?
wasn't a.
Oh my gosh, he didn't dent it.
No.
Because those things were a tank.
Man,
Yeah.
that's amazing. He might. I wonder if he hit it
scuffed
with
it.
like his bumper. Did it hit the bumper?
I don't know. It just hit the back end,
Man.
the back corner.
Yeah.
It,
Man,
it did not
that's
dent
insane.
it. We didn't slow down.
All right, I'm about halfway, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm slow, guys. I'm sorry. Let me.
Right.
Let
Yeah.
me,
Savor it.
I'll
The flavor has not changed on this.
No,
I
it's
will
been
say
steady.
that.
the pepper has slowed down just a hair. It's
Yeah.
not super peppery as like it was in the front end.
So I will say this compared to some other Raymond Pages, the middle part of this cigar has been as flavorful, slightly toned down, but still the flavor is there. It has not gone vanilla or neutral or dulled out.
Yeah.
Like there's still good middle flavor.
Yeah, especially in the retrohale.
The retrohale,
is
this
still
thing
there.
is
All that stuff is
super
still
alive.
there.
Yeah. There is kind of that, the pepper is settled in the back of the throat, kind of just rough in the back. I wouldn't call that, for me, in my palate,
And that might be,
I wouldn't call this a peppery cigar.
so that's an interesting point. We may be mixing a little bit, and I think it's hard to tell a little bit. We may be mixing I want to be careful. I don't want to indicate that it's a harsh cigar. But
No, not at all.
But what we might be having there is a little bit harsher of a cigar that's giving that sensation a little bit, right? Which a good experiment on this to test that would be age it for another year, right?
Yeah.
Are you
See if it mellows
suggesting
out.
that the strength of the tobacco might be part of this argument you're making?
And a lack of a longer aging period even before they shipped it, right?
Well, and we've talked about some cigars that have a creaminess to it, right?
Yep.
This
This does
isn't
not.
creamy,
No, I
no.
agree.
And they mentioned in the description a little bit of Ligero, which is a stronger, more nicotine forward leaf on the plant.
That's right.
So
The place on the plant where the Ligero is picked from.
yeah.
Yep.
And if I'm correct, it's toward the
Toward the top. Yep.
Right. So most affected by the sun.
Yeah.
But
right.
I say that I'm not finding this to be a heady cigar. I don't feel like my head's swimming. I don't feel any kind of a buzz or anything. This doesn't feel very nicotine forward or anything like that. So I was curious, Patrick, and I don't know if you have smoked enough regular Florida Man to know how this compares to the standard Florida Man. Is this? I imagine this is a little more just elevated. Everything's a little more pronounced.
Bergamot citrus note is not in the regular Florida. That to me is the defining characteristic here.
So you're suggesting this man's frontal lobes have grown together.
Yeah, that's
They're
right.
more sophisticated.
And I don't know if that's truly, that really could just be, it could be blend driven, but it could also just be like aging time. Maybe these were aged a little bit longer. Like, I don't know. And he hasn't put out a lot of information with it, which is I think that's kind of Raymond Page's move.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a ton beyond just the description that they put out. I mean, I'm almost certain I've smoked at least 10 Florida Mans in the last year and a half to 2 years. And the notes that are there, that pepper that we're getting, yes, I don't remember it moving around as much, but it's there on those. And that good cedar, good combustion, and it's a steady eddy. Mm-hmm. Like, it gives you enough interest with the pepper. Like the normal Florida Man gives you enough interest with the pepper to keep it good. It's well constructed. It's good smoke, good volume, everything you want. I'll grab a Florida Man out of the humidor if I have one. That's a great smoke it while I'm playing poker. Like I want something. I want that Friday night. Ooh, I'm smoking a good cigar. I'm cutting loose, but I don't need it to be like, holy smokes, I need to follow along and journal my flavors.
Right.
It's a good poker stick. You done anything really impulsive recently?
Impulsive? Yep.
You teed him up.
I'm living it right now.
2.6 seconds.
Living it
Say
right
more.
now.
Say more.
And you guys know my stupid story with this. My boy's 16. And we drove.
I swear, this was not scripted, man.
We drove out in the middle of nowhere to buy this 1994 Geo Tracker because he found it on the internet and thought it looked amazing. It's jacked up.
Got that
4x4.
seats that look like airport carpet.
Yeah, it's a POS.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're so right.
Those seats look like the carpet in the Portland airport.
That's right.
Every Applebee's that got remodeled in '94, they
are
just
now seat covers.
Seat covers for the Geo Tracker.
It used to be the purple. Remember, there was the purple and blue and the lime green and all of the crazy colors of 1994. It used to be purple, but now it's rattle can black.
I had a windbreaker that looked like that interior.
Yeah, you did. And the more I dug into it, the more I've been working on it, and the more I've been fixing it, I'm like, I shouldn't have bought this thing.
Well, I mean, you guys had some early issues.
I got there and we saw it, and I crawled under it for 5.5 seconds. I should have stayed under it for 10 minutes, and I wouldn't have bought it. And now I'm at a point where I'm done, and I'm going to have to sell it. And so there's another one that's close by, and I'm probably going to buy it here soon.
Not another Geo Tracker.
Not another Geo Tracker. But it's a 1995 because the boy wants to drive a stick, and let me tell you how hard that is to find in the world today.
It is hard to find them at affordable prices.
Yeah,
the sticks have moved into performance cars.
They have. Yeah, if I want to buy him a sports car, I do not.
Good on your boy though for having that old soul connection.
I know. I love it. So I have tried not to be impulsive on this next one. I've been over there 3 times. I've crawled under it 4 times.
I love this.
I've only been there 3 times, and I'm going to crawl under it again. Before I'm knocking on pans. And I'm like, I can't do this to myself again. This one's not jacked up or turned into Frankenstein. So it's
at least there is my understanding on those Geo Trackers. There is some market, right? There's still some
weird
enthusiasts.
It's a weird. Yeah, they turn them into
4x4s.
They turn them into little rock crawlers, and they instead of buying a $15,000 side by side, they buy these stupid Geo Trackers and put lockers and they're already 4-wheel drives anyway. Because I guess you needed a Geo Tracker and 4-wheel drive.
They throw locking diffs on those.
Locking diffs, and they jack them up and they go rock climbing. It's got a stupid winch on the front. It's all unnecessary. Unnecessary. The thing can't go over 60 miles an hour because it's too heavy. The wheels are too big for that little 1.4 liter four banger.
Can't spin them fast enough.
I can't spin them fast enough. And I should have. I should not have. He and I were in it. We were like, there was no chance we were driving 3 hours and not buying it.
You had bought the story.
I bought the story, the nostalgia, and the idea, and I got there and I drove it around, and I should have. So I was a little too impulsive. So now the dad in me is like, I can't do it again. I can't let the 16-year-old's non-connected brain to make the decision on this next opportunity.
Oh, I was that way with cars though at that age. Like I totally get that. Like I used to have just cheap, crappy cars, and like I bought an 87 Volvo on eBay, like $1,500.
Oh boy.
And it was a great car, but same deal. That was not founded on any good research about a good car for myself or reliability.
We didn't know how to do research at 17 years old.
I mean, I knew obviously it was safe, but I bought it because I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
the upside to this impulse decision though, Stephen, is you've made memories. So you didn't come out of it with what you were anticipating.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm buying the nostalgia, aren't I?
Yeah. But there's going to be a day when your boy's sitting around in a garage smoking cigars with his friends going, you know what? There's a time me and my dad bought a 94 Geo tractor and then
had to sell it.
And then and we put a lot of time under the hood and under the body of that car just to sell it. And it'll make for a good story.
It will.
Absolutely.
It will. And hopefully I can sell it.
Well, there's a guy in Cleveland that you bought plenty of parts from. Maybe you sell it back to him.
I'll sell it back. Yeah,
It's about to be a Facebook market special, right?
Oh boy, it sure will.
I'll tell you what, if anybody in the audience is looking for a 94 Geo tracker,
would love to turn it back into a rock car because it's almost there.
Yeah. By the time this airs, it may still be for sale.
It might still be for sale. There's a good chance.
Go ahead and reach out.
There's a good chance.
Good for the winter.
Yeah, it's true.
Get you through them snowdrifts.
Here's what I'll commit to on the video episode of this. Let's get a picture of the tracker.
Okay,
and we'll show you a couple images of the glory.
That is the glory. So that's impulsive. It's probably more impulsive around my kid than it is around my other decisions. Most of my other decisions are just everyday business work. Yeah. Like I don't do a lot of impulse in that kind of stuff. I tend to be more methodical in that stuff.
So if let's put your kids are grown, they're on their own, college or young adult or whatever. So they're taking care of themselves, right? And you've got, you didn't win the Powerball type rich, but you've got excess money, right? To do a lot of the things that might pop into your head. I tend to think, Patrick, that you are wired in such a way that, like, if again the family's taken care of, all the bills are paid, and this is just pure bonus cash. Like you're living for that next adventure, and I see you being more risky in that way of just hunting the experience. I don't think I'm quite that way. Yeah. I think Steve and I are less that way for sure.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
However, don't know what, like, if that were my scenario, I might be a little bit more inclined to.
Well, it is your scenario.
Well, sans the income part.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I gotta get in college.
You got to get in college.
That's not my scenario.
I forgot about the money part.
Yeah, you married yours off.
A key component.
The money is necessary.
I mean, dude, if the finances are there, like I got a list of stuff I still want to do.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago.
I want to get a pilot's license. Like, there's a million things I want to do.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. I remember you came into the office and you're like, "Well, I bought tickets to Tokyo."
I did.
Did you ever go?
No, dude.
No, COVID wrecked it,
Dude,
didn't it?
I was just talking to these guys because it was with this group of guys. Yeah, we bought them in like June or May of 2020. So it was everything closed down and then it started to open up again. And American Airlines, I bought tickets to Tokyo round trip for like $225.
They were probably shoveling those things out for nothing,
dude,
trying to get people back on planes.
They were selling them and they knew they would never.
They were losing money.
Well, I think it was a way for them to get cash in the bank, right?
Yes, that's right.
Like, well, they're short on cash. They haven't sold airline tickets. Let's do a fire sale on tickets that they're still not going to, because then it created demand when it did finally unlock, right? So the prices went back up by the time you could fly again. like
Yeah.
way up.
Yeah.
And that was the problem. The flights got canceled that I bought.
Okay.
And then I had a credit for $225.
Okay.
And the next time you could go to Tokyo,
It was $750.
yeah, or like $2,000.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Oh, that's
so by the
great.
time Japan was opened back up, it was not happening. So I took the credit and I think I used it on some flight to like Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh,
Like it was.
That's dumb. So the word spontaneity, you just said it,
Yeah.
is like the old man's Florida man.
It is. Yeah.
Right? It's like, I'm going to be spontaneous. Okay, but you're still not going to be stupid.
Well, and spontaneous doesn't mean reckless.
Right.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Florida men are reckless.
Right.
Right.
We're anticipating being still measured in our spontaneity.
At least some thought.
Well,
some
speaking of Florida,
consideration.
man, gentlemen, I believe Ryan has put his cigar down.
I'm done.
And
finished up. You finished up.
I'm about to burn my fingers. How the heck I beat you to the end after after you were ahead of me? I have no idea, Patrick, because you still got like a third left.
Yeah, I've been talking too much.
Yeah. So can we let's bring it back and
You guys talk. I'll
about
smoke.
the end here. I didn't pick up the pepper again. It did not spice it back up at the end.
I just wrote that in my notes. The flavor did not re-engage at the end, the final third, like oftentimes is the case. The flavor, the subdued flavor that introduced at the second third continued through
That's
the
right.
final.
No, it did not get gross at the end. It didn't get weird. Because
No, it didn't muddy up here.
Didn't muddy up. Didn't do any of those
Cedar
things.
actually
And-
stayed pretty steady
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
this. That's been my experience with the Florida Man regulars, is that cedar has carried through. I agree the pepper's kind of faded off. I've lost a little bit of that bergamot as well. That's kind of mellowed into the very gentle.
Do a retrohale and tell me if that's still the case.
Right.
Did you get it all the way to the end on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
a good stick. I enjoyed this one. Again, this to me, this would be a very good everyday stick. It's not a special stick. It's limited, right? So you can't necessarily smoke it every day, but as far as its flavor, construction, everything about it, mine did go out on me a couple times.
Same.
And I don't know if that has to, it's a little cooler.
Sure.
Ambient humidity and temperature and stuff plays into that. We were also sharing a bit, so I wasn't paying it a ton of attention. But
Hasn't really run away from me yet. Like burn quality's been pretty good. Ash has been pretty good.
yeah.
A lot of smoke. A lot of
good
it was
volume.
Big volume. I like that. I like
Good
that about combustion.
Yeah.
That's right. We learned that. So for me, I'm going to put it, because again, it's not my flavor profiles, but it was really good. I'm probably going to get a good 7.5 for me.
I think at some point, Stephen, we're going to just point out to you that when you say that's not my flavor profile, we're going to be like, actually it is.
Yeah,
I think you're getting closer
Profile is
and closer.
widening.
Yeah.
that might be true. But I would not like, I got to go get me one more of the, like I wouldn't be jonesing for it.
Yeah. If I have the opportunity to smoke another Florida Man Miami, I'm definitely going to take it.
Yeah.
And if this is the only one I ever smoke, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
I rated it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm at a 7 as well. Maybe on its own, if I'm only putting it on its merits, maybe it's a skew higher towards a 7.5. I'm trying to hold it against other sticks, but also give it its due on its own. It's a good smoke.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And I'm the same spot. I was trying to think like, okay, bought the 5-pack for the show, knowing that this would be one that we could smoke on the show. And I think I actually did smoke one, right? Because I only had 4 in the pack today.
Uh-huh.
I think this one I did smoke one like when I bought it.
You did.
And but same deal, didn't like give it the critical.
No, you smoked it at poker.
Yeah.
You were busy.
Yeah, so like didn't give it that
Actually, I
critical
think
thought.
at night he wasn't. He got out pretty
He
early.
lost early. That's probably true.
Sounds about right. Sounds like every week.
Hey, maybe you need to be more spontaneous, more risk.
No,
more risk.
No.
You're telling him things.
No,
you want
I
him to
do
lose.
not.
That's fine.
That's true.
Yeah. I think you need to take more chances at the poker
No,
table.
I am far too impulsive at the poker table. That's part of the problem.
I think you're playing fine.
No, I think I see things in my cards that I want to be true that aren't actually true.
Yeah, that's not how poker works.
Wishful thinking in poker is not a good trait. Yeah. So yeah, I am impulsive with things like that. Like I do have to tell my dude, your wishful thinking needs to be checked.
Well, right. I just want to affirm you in that style of play. Keep playing that. It's going to work out. It's going to work out for you.
One day, Patrick, it's all going to fall your way.
Could only hope.
Well, gentlemen, this was a lot of fun. This was a different stick for us, a good stick. Yeah. I'm glad we introduced it here on the show. And
good smoke.
If any of you listening find yourself with a Florida Man Miami, we'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
Yes.
You can share that with us on our subreddit, burnt offerings actually, on the Reddit.
That's right.
And
leave us a comment anywhere that you consume it. Let us know. I'd love to know your Florida Man story. What stupid thing have you done?
Boy.
Yeah, this is a safe space. You can tell your stories.
And listen, it's on Reddit. You can write
anonymous.
anything.
That's right. You can make it up.
That's right.
I'd like to hear the most ridiculous thing. I won't know if it's true.
It's true.
Just leave us a story. Give me a news posting. What's a crazy Florida Man news posting from your neck of the woods? Your Indiana man, your New Mexico man. Tell me about the nudists in your community.
Oh, man.
That are committing crimes. Because I don't know why. A lot of these people are naked. I don't know if you picked up.
It's a theme.
There seems to be a lot of crime being committed while nude.
I don't even know how to follow that up.
On that note, we really appreciate it. Let us know and check us out next time.
Awesome. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening to Burnt Offerings. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite platform and let us know what you thought of the show.